Boo! Mr. T. I'm just gobsmacked. I'm gobsmacked. Just before, I'll just wait for people to come in. I'm gobsmacked with what I was reading out before, if anyone was listening. I'm gobsmacked. I'm just gobsmacked, honest to God. I'm gobsmacked. We know people know about Monsters Inc. not well, if you don't, but I'm just gobsmacked that it actually says the Dark Crystal when that's what I've been talking about. And I only got this book today. You know, when I was talking about the Dark Crystal and the Dark Tower, but before the Dark Tower film, I was talking about the Dark Crystal. It says in the book, they put it out in films. Ooh, everyone thinks I'm mad. People who have been, trolling. Oh, she's looking at films. It's fantasy. It's like, no, they put it out there. But the biggest thing, they could have put anything in there. I know about Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, but to put the first one they put in is blast into your face, do it in the movies like the Dark Crystal. I'm like, Q, are you watching me on here? I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, it just made me laugh. It just made me laugh. They could have used any film, and I was like, they've used the Dark Crystal with the Skeksis, was it the called, and the Mystics, and how I was doing a rundown on, what I see in that film, and there it is. Because I said about they were taking the essence from the little, I don't even know what they were called in there. I'm always excited with Cupid because I've not read the book because I know a lot about it, but there's probably bits in it I haven't read. Look, they've even got. See, I've not looked in it. I just went straight to the back and was like, the Resistance is this. Look at this picture of May. Look at Theresa May. Look at Trump's face. Look at May's face. The one who can't dance. The face you make when everyone realises how big your balls are. That's what it says. Theresa May. That's hilarious. It's a good book. I'm gonna have to read. I'm gonna have to look at bits of it anyway. The only thing I also want to say before everyone comes in is the thing that they've mentioned about the Dark Crystal is when I was talking about the Dark Crystal, I actually said, "Oh, and I didn't know they were making a new film, but it's not actually a film. Hi, it's not actually a film. It's they're bringing it to Netflix because there's a lot of new things coming on Netflix now. I think something might have happened there. They're bringing it out on Netflix because the guy's been trying to bring it out for 12 years and now he's able to. And it's going to be a series. And guess what it's called? I think it's called The Resistance, which makes me laugh because that bit that I've just wrote out before is called The Resistance is on a message to the Resistance. So anything linking up? And I've got 7 and 1, and I've put it the other way around, and it's 17. But I'm sure it'll go up to 17 like it always does. So I'm just gobsmacked at like, things aren't random, people. Things are not random. I'm sure it said a bit about it. I'm just waiting for a few more people to go. I was just like, because I'm just talking about dreams. And they've got the whole wake up thing there, but I was just like, oh my God, da, 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 da. I was just, the agenda that was written 200 years ago. They lie and tell you truth at the same time. Yeah, they do. That's why I said it's so hard when I'm trying to tell people, that you've got to be careful who you follow, what YouTube channels you follow and everything, because the people that seem good, even these ones like everyone thought Alex Jones was good. Alex Jones has been shouted out by Q. Most of us know about that. Oh, but he red-pilled me. Yeah, he did, but why? There's certain channels out there that are trying to get into mainstream media after. They're not interested. They want to make money. So you've got to be careful who you follow. Do I make money off here? No. I don't even make like a coffee, like a coffee, I don't even know what you call it, super chat or something. Not that that's anything, because people do that and I think they should, because it's quite tiring coming on. I mean big money, do you know what I'm talking about? But then again, making money is not that evil either, as we've had this discussion before. It does sort of depend what you're doing with it, but you know what I'm saying. I just come on because I love talking to people. It would be lovely in a way if it was a job, or, I got paid for it in that way, but, in a nice way. It's what your intentions are. There's a lot of people talking about stuff out there that with bad intentions, and they do it to distract people and take them to a different area of deceit again. I drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Ooh, I've never had one. And I'm glad to say I've never had a, what's it called, Starbucks, because they're not supposed to be on the good side, people. 11 111. So I'm waiting to see if more people come in. It says I'm 11 in. I can only see Charlie Waffles, Revolution Revisited, and Mr. T. Is this actually working properly? Let me see. What's that? Oh, were you shouting yourself out at a shill there? Oh, yes, Dave, I need a taxi, please, for GOP. Deary me. I'm not actually talking about Trump, I'm talking about dreams, so I don't know where that came from. $8 for Starbucks coffee is just plain wrong. $8? What's that in it? Yeah, bye bye, Felicia. I need to just go and find my little notebook that I normally write my dreams in, which I should have took to bed with me the other night, but I forgot. So this one, which I don't just use it for dreams, I use it for writing things that are in the head. I was writing out the Dark Tower, what they were saying in it the other day when they drew this map in the sand. But I was just saying, Dave, I don't know if you heard me, I can't believe in the Q book it says the Dark Crystal. I'm gobsmacked. Is that not what I've been talking about? I was like, what? The first film they talk about that they put in your face is the Dark Crystal. I was just like, oh my God. So to just re-go over that again for anyone new who's just come in, the Dark Crystal is there. I did my on-take of that. You've ordered your book, good. And before I even knew when I was reading it, I said, oh, like Monsters Inc., like, it's like collecting the adrenochrome. And then it goes, how to gather adrenochrome. I'm like, oh my God. Planned Parenthood people, we know what's going on with that if you've not been looking at, well, what the news has. 17 in the house, people, told you to go up. I'm just flabbergasted. I'm just... Oh, and Dave, they also said, which I forgot to say in the last chat about this book was, just to put it out there before I start talking about dreams, was, do you remember when I said the Dark Crystal's coming out on Netflix? Because he tried to get it out for 12 years, but something or someone wouldn't let him. And he's doing it, but he's doing it as a series. It's called A Message to the Resistance, and the Dark Crystal new series, I think it's called The Resistance. I'm like, what? Oh my God. I can't wait for it to come out. I like Gray's coffee. I don't go to no coffee houses. I've got a coffee house called Dolly's Coffee House right here. Maybe when we have chats I'll call it Dolly's Coffee House. Greg's, yeah. Oh right. Yeah, I know what Greg's is. So I'm just I don't know. It's like that old kids program. Strange things happening. Are you going round the twist? If anyone remembers it. 18. We got R in the house. Have you ever felt like this? Strange things happening. Are you going round the twist? I wonder if it's like the Tesla act, like the energy cube in the Marvels movie. There's so much stuff out there that all spark in Transformers. I love Transformers as a kid. I love the new Transformers. I love Bumblebee. I'm in love with Bumblebee. The Transformers all spark. They were looking for... I've said this before. I'm going to have to watch it again. Do you remember the young boy in the first one? His granddad's glasses. They had information on it. And his granddad was called Wiki. What's that? WikiLeaks? WikiLeaks? And there was a cube. And they were looking for the Allspark. Allspark. What's the Allspark? Just saying. But people look at me and go, oh, she's a bit dafter. She's talking about films and thinking it's real. We're not talking about the film. We're talking about the messages they're putting in the film. Because fantasy is, what's the word that they say? Truth stranger than fiction, people. Is that right? Or have I said it the wrong way around? You know what I mean. But, those who don't see don't know, or don't know don't see. Those who don't research don't see. But that's why I was saying, you know, hi from Australia. That's why I was saying, yes, I understand people have known for a very long time, but we needed help to break some barriers down to get through it, because it's been, like it says in the book, this plan was put in place 200 years ago. Oh, we needed help. A lot of truth is said in it, yeah. Yeah, just, yeah. So I just wanted to do a little chat about dreams. So any mods in the house, think it's Dave. If anyone comes in, you know, of that side that normally come in waffling on taxi, if it's not on topic, taxi, you know, if they're being harassing, taxi, because we know that's coming in a little bit now. Don't need it. Especially when really I'm just talking about dreams. So what I normally do is, if you've started, if you've been watching me and I'm talking about your pineal gland, and the pineal gland was in the book. Have I not been shouting out fluoride? Hi, Callum. No, you won't get kicked out for dreams, but Callum, I will be reading you this after. But I'm just going to read that book out, that bit about the pineal gland, because it was in the book, and I was gobsmacked again, even though I can't be gobsmacked about it. But it is part of the dreaming thing, I believe. So, hi peeps. Hi Resistor. Let me just find it while you're all just coming in. So we've got the dark crystal, Callum. The dark crystal's mentioned in the book, you know, that I've been talking about. I just find it really weird. Well, it's not weird. Right, where's the bit that I read out? 200 years ago. The plan was put in 200 years ago. I really can't remember which bit I read it. Every time I dream Michael Caine and I say, my name's Michael Caine. Not a lot of people know that. No way. I'll tell you later, Callum. I nearly fell off my chair, unless you're taking the mic. Right. Where did I find? Did I actually read that fluoride bit out? Noisy neighbour. Let me just find it. So we've got Monsters Inc. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Georgia Guidestones. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, you know, I'm just reading through it like, oh yeah, blah, blah. The food giants, GMOs, vaccine industry, blah, blah, blah. Water fluoridation for calcification of the pineal gland. Yeah, that's in there as well. That was talking about the resistance, the message to the resistance. Dolly, have you ever been to America? I haven't been, but I'm coming in October, and I'm doing the old coming to America. Woo! I'm going to need to get my mum and my sister to sing that when we come over with a load of women. We're just coming on a bit of a party thing. It's to New York, which I'd rather go somewhere else, but, you know. Oh, well. I don't need to tell you, Callum, because you're going to get triggered by it and go, ooh. So, and I'm not talking about the book anyway, we're talking about dreaming. So, the pineal thing was in the book because I am a non might be able to help us out here with, I believe when your pineal gland gets calcified, oh, I do think I'll be letting, I do, I've got a pass, don't you worry. Taxi. Hi, Tapper77. When I go to Georgia next month, I'll take and send you a pic of the guide stones. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I believe it's a lot to like dumb us down and stuff, but I believe it's a thing to stop us dreaming, because I do believe, I'm not going through all of it, but I believe when you go to sleep at night, you know, like, especially like, you know, sunrise and then you've got sunset, when you're going to sleep, that's, your pineal gland is all connected to that. As if you ask, I am a nonny, he'll say the same thing, and it helps you to dream. But I'm not going into all the rigmarole of it, but do you not think dreams are coming back? Because I used to dream a lot, and then I'm talking years back now, and then just didn't dream a lot, and I used to think, God, do I remember my dreams, or do I? Yeah, I can never say it, I can't say that word, the rhythms. Hi, Fifth World. And stops you from dreaming, because we're supposed to dream. Now, I believe that maybe the dream world is, wouldn't it be lovely if that's our real reality? And this is a dream world as well. I think both are. physical and spiritual. But what I want to say, DMT, Dolly. Yes, I have heard of DMT. Yeah, I know all about DMT. We all have DMT in us, and so do plants and everything else. Dreams are connecting to the soul. Yes, they are. I have been dreaming a lot more, especially since I started drinking distilled water. But I just want to tell you about my book and my dream I had a few weeks ago, and a dream I had the other day, and I forgot to write it down, and I forgot it, and then I want to ask you about your dreams. I just said Fifth World. I don't know if you caught on. The Q book, I was gobsmacked. I'll just say it for the third time. Mentioned the Dark Crystal. I was like, what? The Dark Crystal was the first film that they mentioned. I'm like, oh my God, that's what I was talking about. Sorry, I'm just dead in gobsmacked with that. I'm just like, anyway, as I'll keep going on about it, I'm like, the Dark Crystal, the Dark Crystal. So I have a book that when I'm trying to work things out and stuff, this is when I was doing about elementals and I was drawing flowers and things, and I've got a little mermaid thing that I've not coloured in because I will be coming with my art again. I draw different things from nature. The best dreams when you're awake. Are we awake in the dream world though? You know, I do stuff. I write my thoughts down. I write things about the films I've been watching and what we were drawing in the sand, like this was the Dark Tower, and that was when he was writing down what looked like the UN map, flat Earth, you know. And I write things down. And also, if I have a dream, I write it down to try and remember it. And I had one in here. See if I can find it. You know, I've even got the Tesla thing going on. Best dream. So, and I write quotes down sometimes that I like as well. Hi, Sue. So we've got Charlie, Resistor, is it Bernard Bailey, Tapper, I Am a Non, Fifth World, and have I missed anyone? Dave, Charlie, Mr. T, yeah. Anyway, I write things down. So this one says, only in my pain did I find my will, only in chaos did I learn to be still, only in fear did I find my darkness, did I see my light. And then this one was a intuitive scribble that turned into, which is really weird because I did that weeks ago, and it was intuitive scribble that turned into under the sea, which I was talking about flat earth and electrical, you know, when you've got jellyfish and that's like an eel, which is really weird, but it's not really weird. That light up in the waters below, waters above, waters below, and the colours look a bit electrical as well, so that's pretty bonkers, but not bonkers. And then it says, been doing a lot of deep thinking, energy flow. So I had a dream. I have a dream. There's another picture. I'm trying to find this dream. Was it in here? I wrote it down somewhere. Maybe it wasn't in this book. It was in this book. Right. No. Right, I could be lying. It might not be in this book. Where is it? Hi, Mark. And if I get anything, if I'm sat in the garden and I get anything like I'm thinking something, I put it in here. But I've lost the dream that I had. Where is it? Oh, but saying that, I've wrote something down about love, energy, frequency. It's all the collective consciousness, elemental kingdom, dream world. Oh, I've just read that out of what I was reading. Sorry, I'm just looking for a dream that I thought I'd written in this book, but maybe I didn't. I can tell you it because I remember it anyway. So, I had a dream that I'm sure it's in here, but I can't see it. Anyway, this is supposed to be in my bedside cabinet, so if I have a dream and I wake up, I can write it down. And even if you just forget about it, at least you go back and look about it. Oh, taxi! This woman is mentally ill because she's talking about dreaming. Taxi. So, anyway, so I don't forget. So, the other day, well, a few weeks ago, I had a dream. Here comes the boom. I had a dream. Sorry, I keep singing that song. That, this is the one I've got to remember because I've wrote it down. So I've got to think off the top of my head that I saw two young men around about early 20s in a garden, and it was as if I was up here looking down at them. They were in a beautiful garden. It was very luscious and very green. Taxes for anyone who comes in saying silly stuff off topic. It was very green and luscious, and at first I thought, oh, it's someone on this realm here. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but then they had security guards around them, and I was thinking, oh, are they bad? Are they what are they? Have they been arrested? Are they in a jail? But then something came over me. It was like, no, they're not. And as I watched more, these two young men were walking around the grounds, and then they had security guards. Now I'm gonna have to try and draw a picture of what they were wearing. Now, when I looked at what they were wearing, I'm like, that is not really of this earth, because that is weird uniform. And I'm going to try and draw what I remember sort of what they were wearing. So I'm just going to draw it out, scribble it out, right? They did have, well, I'll say in a minute, it was sort of like, it sort of looked like this. This doesn't look like anything, but they were big collars. They were quite squarish, quite triangularish, and they had some sort of symbol here, you know, like Star Trek. I don't mean it was Star Trek, I'm just saying, you know, like they have the did they have the I can't even remember what a Star Trek is. Did Star Trek have a thing like that? They had some sort of like thing, badge of, because it was like a uniform. And they were both pretty similar, but it also seemed pretty regal as well. So it was a bit like a uniform, but like a regal uniform. One was wearing maroon red, but it was more maroony, and one was wearing navy blue. And they were smiling and they were talking about stuff. I don't know what they were talking about, but the energy coming off them was good. But then it made me laugh because after I woke up, I thought, blue and red, balance. Even though I am a non-innate thinks that was my balance. I don't think it was. I think it's, yes, it's the things that I'm talking about and thinking about, because we all need to come to balance. And the whole thing of everything at the minute is everything has to come back to balance. So, yeah. But it made me laugh because it was too, oh, red and blue kitchen. I know, and that's the thing that made me think, because it was like a deep red, and it was like a navy blue, but it was red and blue, and it was two men, which made me laugh because it's a bit like the Democrats and the Republicans, isn't it? Where it said on, I'll read yours in a minute. It said on Joe Must Pose, a remastered QAnon Plan to Save the World, is Republican. It's not about Republicans and Democrats. They need to unite anyway. They will do in the end. And it was just like, oh, I've been dreaming all my life, and most of my dreams were premonitions. Had nervous breakdowns at 28. I could literally write a book. You should write. Did you write it all down? Because this is what I'm saying. The other day, this was downstairs. We've got to take it up with me. And I woke up around dodge o'clock, like 2:30 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning, somewhere around that sort of time-ish, you know, way after midnight. And I don't know what I got woken up by, but I thought, oh, I'll write it down. And then I thought, oh, my book's downstairs, and I had that thing, oh, I can't be bothered getting out of bed, going getting it, and getting a pen. Oh, I'll remember it in the morning. I woke up and I can't remember nothing. It's like black and white. But yeah, I can't remember anything. And I thought, oh, God, nothing's jogged my memory. The only thing I remember is there was a man who was holding something in his hand. It was, I don't know if it was circular, I don't know what it was. It was some little something. And he was just, Dolly, I sent you an email yesterday. I knew it didn't go. It hadn't gone through. Sometimes Dave's hasn't. I have to go in spam. It's not there. I can't see it. But I know what's been happening with your laptop and everything. It's like they don't want us to connect through that way. But try again, or if you can send me yours, I'll try. But so he had this thing in his hand that I can't remember. It was a little thing. I don't know what it was. And he was just about, I knew, I had a feeling he was just about to tell me something very important with what's going on. And I knew it was a good thing. And I woke up. So I need to get back to that dream. I woke up and I was like, I've just woken up at the most important bit. And he was just about to tell me something. And I knew it was good. And I got woken up and then I forgot to write it down and I can't remember. And I was like, oh. So, you know, trying to remember the bit before, the bit where I woke up, I was like, hi. Hi, lovely. Yeah, you could, Dave. You should, that's what I'm saying. Keep a little notebook by your bed for dreaming because it's important. You can look back on it and think, oh my God, that matches up. I still remember that dream when we looked into the ocean, inside the ocean. I feel like you all were there with me. Oh, well, funnily enough, Fifth, I was talking about the ocean the other day, about the flat earth thing with what's under the sea and the electrical, you know, like the things that live in the sea and the electric eels and a bit like, where's all this electric stuff come from? When jellyfish light up and stuff like that. And that was the one that I did, like I just said, that was an intuitive scribble I did, and then it ended up like that. It's under the sea. Dolly sent you email last night to watch a film. Oh, I'll have a look. I haven't been, emails are so that I just don't get them all the time. By the way, I'm not getting everybody's comments. Someone sent me a lovely comment and I saw half of it, tried to tap on my channel to read it and go into it because that's what I do sometimes. I'm not getting everybody's messages. It shows up as a message and I go to read it and I can't see it. So does anyone else put landmarks in their dreams just in case you come back? Ah, that's a good idea. But this one said, energy flow. I just write words underneath as whatever. Been doing a lot of deep thinking. Heal our seas and all within it. Don't know. Why is the sea salty? What do you mean to do with electric and all that? Because it's not really talk about that, but you know, I'm talking about dreams. It was Jupiter. It was Jupiter waters of Jupiter. We are so happy. So it's just like, it's just amazing things happening at the minute, you know. So having one of his comments about the Ace like often. Break is over. Back to the Matrix. Bye, Revelation. Yes, back to the old Matrix. Love and peace to you all. Thank you. Bye. Yes, I noticed that all of my comments to you on your channel so far might have gotten 25% of them. So this is what I mean. These people under the bridge that have been coming and going about my censoring with them, they're just because they're trolls, but there is proper, that's not proper censoring, that's just us on here. That's proper censoring. It's like, why? You know, and I know people don't get notifications and stuff like that. It goes on and on. So I want to know, does everyone in here dream? Do you dream? Do you dream quite a lot? Do you dream if you go to bed tireder or if you go to bed where you're not that tired? You know, is there anything you do before you go to bed that you think helps with dreaming? Like I always try and wear an eye mask because I like it dark. I don't like all the lights from the street lamps because that's why I believe half of the street lamps are so bright with LED lights and all that to stop your pineal gland from working properly. Very vivid most nights. Oh, very good. That's really good. About once a week, a vivid dream. In the building. Hi, Alchemy of Life. Whoop, whoop. My dreams never make sense. They might not to you at the minute, but they will do. And I hope you write them down, Sue. If you don't get in the habit, because you might go back to it and think, oh my God, that's what that was, or something triggers your memory. Yeah, quite a bit. DMT blew my pineal gland wide open. Have you done DMT? It's interesting. It's interesting. Let's see the countenance. You know, does anyone go to sleep? Does it have to be pitch black for you? Can you go to sleep in the light? Because I can't. I can't. I dream most nights, but never anything deep, mostly anxiety dreams. You should still write them down. Jack! Jack! Shush! Shush! What? He's been out of his cage. What? Oh, he's not got his blanket on. Hang on a minute. He's not got his blanket on. He likes sitting on the cage. Birds. Miss Q Me Too is coming back. What have you just said? I tend to dream when I've woken up and then go back to sleep in a deep sleep. I think that's what they say when you're in a dream and then you wake up and you go back to sleep. I think that's when you get your best ones coming in. That's what normally happens to me. It's after I've woke up a bit like, oh, and then gone back to sleep. I hear myself talking in my dreams. I used to have a lot of dreams where he wants to be on camera again. I would either wake up crying, I don't know what it was, and my eyes would be full. I'd be literally crying properly in real life, tears all down my face, and then I'd burst out crying again because whatever it was that I was crying at, it was so real. Or I'd wake up laughing my head off, and my partner at the time would be like, "What are you laughing at?" And I'd be like, "I don't know, but it was really funny, and I can't stop laughing." And I'd still have the giggles for ages after because I don't remember it, but it was hilarious, whatever it was. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Either crying or laughing. Had a dream about a cat sitting on my chest, which was amazing. Oh. I dream in colour just like being awake. See, a lot of people say try and do something in your dream. If you're dreaming and it's like you're in your house, go downstairs and move something or do something and see if it's changed. I had a recurring dream. He's having a nightmare. He's trying to get on YouTube again. It's weird with all the stuff going on because I used to have a recurring dream when I was younger and I was about 5 or 6, and if I sleep on my front I don't dream, but if I sleep on my back I have. Yeah, it's funny that because I don't know if this is a dream or what, if the last time I slept on my back, because I tend to sleep on my side, I try to sleep on my back, is the one where I've talked about this before. My mum was here, but she was sleeping on the floor on like a camp bed thing, and I've said about this before, and all of a sudden it was like I was dead happy. I could feel myself smiling and I was so relaxed, and it was like I knew I was awake. I wasn't asleep, I knew I was awake, but my eyes were closed. And then it was like a wormhole tunnel thing, with all electric lights around it, and I was sort of going through it like, oh my God, yeah, it's nice this. And then I looked out and I saw Earth. Yes, and it wasn't a ball, just because maybe that's what I was thinking about, but it was full of lights, and I thought, we're not going to a new place, we're staying here, like where's New Earth? Because that was on my mind about the New Earth thing in a way, with the ascension thing and all that, but it wasn't. I realised that I was here because we're making it new. Thanks, keep an eye out then for the trolls, because I'm talking about dreaming, do you know what I mean? And I realised in my head that it was here that I was meant to be, because this is the new world that we're going to make, not the new world order, the new world. And when I woke up, I was so happy. And my mum never normally sleeps. She sleeps for 2 hours. And she said, oh, I felt really relaxed and like this nice energy. But that's how I felt. So I think it rubbed off on my mum. She could feel that energy. got you there. Was your dream about the plasma event? That one that I had way back last year was, I was just in like a worm tunnel thing, and I was asking about New Earth and are we going somewhere, and then all of a sudden I looked back and I saw, and it was light and beautiful, and I just thought, I don't want to go anywhere, we're here, we're going to make it new. But it was full of like crystal light, white crystal light, and I was like, oh my god. And I came back, astral beam, deep project, the plasma event. You know about the plasma event? There's a lot of things happening, isn't there, coming as well. Also, when I was younger, I had a brother who used to sleepwalk. Oh my god, my eldest used to sleepwalk all the time. All the time, yeah, up and down stairs, yeah. I've been to see 20 mediums, and they all said that the same thing, names things, and should sit in and see. The New World Order has based on a positive thing, but like many things was stolen and used for fear-mongering and negativity. Yeah, well, them ones that were going to get in were twisting it, weren't they, and using it for bad. So it's got to be like reset. Tips for lucid dreaming. Ask yourself if you're awake or asleep. Yeah, friends have said that in your waking life, eventually it will happen in your dream and you will realise you're able to control your dreams. Thank you. Hi, Roxanne. Practice makes perfect. Exactly. Spicy foods, vivid dreams. Really? Spicy food and vivid dreams? Oh, I don't eat a lot of spicy food. But another dream that I used to have when I was younger, this will probably sound mad, is when I was about 6, we used to live down south in the army, in the barracks, and I used to have a recurring dream that I was in a circle, and around me in the circle was loads of ETs, looking like ET off the film ET, because obviously that's probably what associated ET's looking like ET, because I loved the film, I went to see it, but I used to have it all the time, and it's as if they weren't there to harm me, they were just there to, I don't know, surrounding me, looking, observing, and I'm like looking at them thinking, oh my god, and I used to have it all the time, and then I used to have this thing, I can never explain this properly because it's the weirdest thing ever, and it's not happened since I was little. I think from one time was, I used to share a bedroom with my sister, and she used to go to sleep, and then I used to get this really weird feeling, you know, when you don't want to come out from underneath your blankets or open your eyes because you know something's there, but you'll open your eyes, like, no one else was in the room apart from my sister, but it was like something was next to me, and it felt like, I can't explain it. I wouldn't look, I just had this feeling that something was there, not saying it was good or bad, but it felt blobby. I don't know. Like maybe I meant blobby as in my head when I was a kid. It was a, maybe it was a being. I don't know. It didn't have arms and legs. It didn't have what's that cartoon called? The kids' cartoon. It's like a little blobby thing that bounces about everywhere. A bit like the thing out of Ghostbusters. The green thing. What's the green thing called? Was it pink and yellow? I don't know what what's the ghosty green thing called out of Ghostbusters? Slimer, but no arms, no legs, no eyes, nothing. It was just a feeling that's what it looked like, and I wouldn't dare the blobby thing. Yeah, I wouldn't dare open my eyes. I just had this feeling something was there. So I just used to stay under my blankets until I had the feeling that that thing had gone. So like the goo, yeah. Could be. I don't know. I'd never opened my eyes to look. I was just like, I just felt, if I opened my eyes, there was probably nothing there, but I just had this feeling that something was there. Last year, I was having a lot of like, you know, when you close your eyes when you're going to sleep, you can see the dark. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, your eyes are open, but you're looking into the dark. And I was having a lot of, it looked like I was flying over, I've said this before, fern trees, and sometimes it had snow on top, but it was like I was looking down and it's the points of the fir trees. I don't know where I was, it's as if like I was in Scandinavia or somewhere, and I was just like, and it was just trees after trees after trees after trees. So yeah, So I was dozing off to sleep and for some reason I opened my eyes. A pair of white hands was near my head. Scream, oh yes I did. Very vivid dreams. Sometimes wake up in a sweat, running, falling off cliffs. Ah. I've had that thing where I've been dreaming and I knew I was dreaming and I've tried to rewind it and then do it again. Do it again, if you get what I'm saying. Slimer. What was that? My aunt was a PR person for that movie. Really? Maybe it was Slimer. Well, that film called The Thing, or was it called The Blob? It was The Blob. The Blob. Oh no. Oh no. On that note, I'm away to dreamland. Oh, good night. Sweet dreams. But it's that thing as well, and it is are we dreaming when we're here? Is this a dream in the physical? Like with spiritual beings, this is a dream, and we go into a dream world, and that's a dream reality as well. Like, which one's real? That sort of thing. Ah. Sorry, I'm just going back through comments. Off to work. Bye. Have a good day. Or night, or where is it? Where is it you're from? Hey, what's up, boo boo? Hello. So I was just wondering, does anyone actually keep a dream book? Because I'm just so annoyed that I didn't take it to bed the other night. I could move and could scream. Ah. I'm trying to think if I've had any recently that I can remember. I can't remember. Or has anyone noticed you've not been dreaming a lot and it's coming in more now? Went straight back to snooze town. No, but it's a good idea. Yeah. Dave Mash, what are you talking about? You talking about dreams or are you just waffling on about something? Is it dream related? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I lucid dream. So, astral being, what do you do? Do you lie on your back? Do you, there's a certain things that you do, you know? No, but I hate paralysis. I've heard about what are people's thoughts on sleep paralysis. I've heard about some people say the demon thing and something sat on your chest, and then I've heard about like when you're supposed to be, is it lucid dreaming or whatever the other one's called, and it's you coming back in your body because you've not got in your body quicker. You're sort of waking up as your astral self is coming in, so you're not yet awake properly. What do people think on that? Yeah, depending on how open your pineal gland is, the more vivid. Yeah. Which that's why I ask people to try and get on your what's it called? Distilled water instead of fluoride. Hi Lily. Did not get your notification. Not everybody gets notifications, and I don't get all my messages off you lot either, so that's how it goes. We know what YouTube do. I can't wake myself up. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to, Miss Q. I think you're supposed to relax. That's when people get more, just relax. Just stay relaxed. And then you'll if it is that sort of thing, you'll come into yourself. And some people say, I don't know if it's true, that it's because you've sort of waken up too quickly as your body's coming in and your astral self trying to get back into itself. So you're like, it's not there properly. So I've heard. So they say just relax and just, yeah, like I'm Anonymous saying, you just got to relax. Don't think, oh my God, just relax. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, that's what I see it as. I believe in. Some people say, "Oh, it's demons." Have you seen something? Was it yourself? You looking at yourself? Is it because when you astral project, when you or whatever you call it, when you come in, you're coming back in, but you sort of trying to wake up too soon, and you just gotta let it come in. If you get what I'm saying. So yeah, like just chill. So yeah, some medications cause you to have dreams. I wonder why. Do they give you dreams or nightmares? The music now. The madman. I get big freaky shadows on the walls. And what do you believe yours are, Anon? The shadows. Good or bad or like... Because I guess in the dream state, there's good and bad, isn't there? But I believe that if you're coming from light, you know, and you stand there in your light, it can't harm you anyway, because I don't believe anything can harm you there. I think it tries. Stories that I've heard, that yeah, people do have that, where I saw a video once and it was really good, and it was something about where someone said, so it goes on about all this. I was running in my dream away from this whatever was chasing him, and I said it was more like Freddy Krueger, but that's because he had that image in his head, so it was Freddy Krueger because that's what he saw as evil. And then when he was running all the time, and then said he turned around and said to it, right, I've had enough. Like, why are you chasing me? And the entity said or whatever, because it's fun, and you were running, so I chased you. Because they say up there, if you're believing in that sort of sleepy realm, sort of other dimension sort of place, that they like to have fun with us. And, you know, you can just stand there and say, you know, no more, sort of, I'm not having this, blah, blah. What, that's my occurring dream, Dave. Do you have that too? Oh. I saw a few neighbours' funeral in one of my dreams, but they are still alive. Unless it means, because sometimes certain things mean opposite things, like someone just said about, do you ever have a dream about your teeth falling out? Does it mean that, or does it mean something else? I have got a dream book somewhere. And then, like, maybe someone's death means a death of something old and something new coming in, like I've said before with this whole thing that's going on now. Like, if you pull, you know, when I have my oracle cards out, but if you have tarot cards and the death card comes in, 17 thumbs up, people are like, oh, it's a death card. And like, sometimes it doesn't mean that. It means the death of something old and something new's coming in. So, in the astral realm, I wonder what would happen if you encounter a negative entity and show it love. Well, that's what I've heard, that if a negative entity comes in, because I believe they're there too, if you show it love, it can't, I think it just goes, it can't. And it's not supposed to be able to do anything to you, sort of, well, physically there, because you're not physical there, because they don't like the light, do they? Like, it's like when you get people under the bridge on this channel. They get attracted to the light like moths, don't they? Ah, look, there's the light. It's like them seagulls off that, is it Finding Nemo? What do they say now? More, 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 more. It's like moths to the flame, you know? Ooh, the goo, they just leave. Yeah, they leave because they can't hold the light because it's love. So, you know, that's why I keep pumping this out. This is why they've been reporting about him. Can't stand the light, can they? So they try to destroy it. Yes, Nemo. Is it what did the seagulls say? Did they say more? More, 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 more. Hey, Black Mirror, Dolly, is there a difference between a dream and a prophecy? What do you all think? Is that what dreams are? Prophecies? Because people always say, oh, I had a dream, and then, you know, it was like, then it happened, or blah, 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 blah. Black Mirror, you UK or America? Because I was talking about you the other day, saying who is on to Q in the UK, just had to throw it out there. Hang on, don't start arguing here. Oh, are you saying that about his dream? I think he's talking about your dream, Sleeping Warrior. I don't know, London. You know Daddy Dragon? We know about... I'm just wondering who's... Just chucking it out there on the side. Who's talking about Q in the UK? I'm just wondering how many... You know? Is Trump tweeting like mad? Just let me go over, because I'm still jaw-dropping with what was written in the book about the Dark Crystal. I'm just laughing my head off. Finding Nemo is finding no one. Nemo, Latin for no one. Oh, it was the seagulls. It made me laugh in that cartoon. More, 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 more. Mr. Trump is treating. Well, we know it. Well, that means Q's dropping then, doesn't it? Just let me go and check while you're just having a bit of a doodarry there. I'll just check because when that drops, that he tweets. Yeah, DD is 10 minutes down the road. But what channels? What channels are in the UK? This is what I need to know. I've never known anyone tweet as much. Well, he's the biggest tweeter. He's the biggest tweeter. Da, da, da. He's the biggest troll. He's the biggest tweeter. What's the date today? That was yesterday. Just let me go over because I like to have a nosy. Because I don't nosy that much, but I explained dreaming and astral travel is everything, has a lovely glow to it, even bricks, trees, everything, peaceful feeling. I like your aura, because you can see the energy around you anyway. I can see it around me when I look. You can see it. Not that you'd be able to see it, I don't think, on camera, but I can. So let me have a nosy. 83 or... Oh. Let me have a look. I wonder why he's the greatest. Dream about 2 funerals, maybe it meant bury the old. Probably does, because I think that's what's going on a lot at the minute. Oh, what's this? New book. The Case of Trump. There's a new book out called The Case of Trump. What is that? The Case of Trump. Dolly Siegel saying mine, mine. Oh, that's it, mine, mine, mine. Oh, the greedy. Don't know who that is. Who's that? Who is that? Oh, McCabe investigation, just Trump, not Senate. Aluminium prices are down. Yeah, I don't actually know what he's waffling on about at the minute, but heading now to the great state of Alabama. Good. Bye till later. Bye. Do you reckon it's deaf Trump that tweets? It's very satisfying. Dolly mind. I said I suffered sleep paralysis. I'm still getting that thing that I talked about when I can sometimes be sat in a chair on the sofa or in bed and all of a sudden it's like we're having a mini earthquake and I'm like, what is it? Nothing else is shaking, it's just me, and I'm like, is that me moving? Like what? I still get that. I can fall asleep in seconds. Really? Takes me a little bit. Oh, astral travel. And do you think it's easier, try cartoons, Lily, do you think it's easier, like, not being around electrical devices before you go to sleep? Do you know what I mean? Raw chicken. What we saying, raw chicken? What? But I only sleep 4 hours tops at my... I wouldn't say I sleep that much. I either wake up or it seems like I've gone to sleep. I know I've been to sleep, but I just feel like I've been awake all night. You know, like, and I used to have that tossing and turning thing all the time. Like, I must have been to sleep, but it felt like I've been asleep. It felt like I've been awake all night, and then you wake up and you're like, oh. Or I've woke up, 18, I've woke up and I felt like I slept a lot, but I feel knackered, like I've been doing something or I've been somewhere and I've been like running around and, you know, like really bad backache and like, oh my God. But yeah. Your bed is on hard boxes. The bed is not cheap. What do you mean boxes? Has anyone else seen images in the clouds like dragons? I saw a face the other week. I've seen an angel shape. I took a picture of it ages ago, put it on here. I've seen it looked like a lion and a face the other week. I like cloud watching. I'm like, but that was when the weather was all right. Because at the minute we've got this big foggy stupid big cloud thing that you can't see the sun through, and it's just like one big smog of cloud. I don't go by the clock, I just go with the flow. Yeah. Really so funny, they named you twice. Miss Q, my bed is very strong. Oh, Lele. Calcium. Q. I slept through an earthquake in Corfloo. Flipping heck. He must be a deep sleeper. I can usually fall asleep in seconds. I can't because I end up closing my eyes, but then I can see patterns and things, and I'm always looking like, what's that? Faces have come in before. A blue thing that looks like a fan, going, sorry, this is a sage stick, going like this, and then it'll go back, or like a blue electrical pulse, and I'm like, what's that? Maybe you're building Dolly World. Dolly World. Yeah, maybe I am Dolly World. Oh, I saw someone who was trying to trigger me, these people under the bridge, and they said, I'll go and trigger her by getting her to sing Dolly. But I already sang that this morning. Do you remember, working 9 till 5? So missed out on that one, didn't they? Working 9 till 5. What a way to make a living. Already did it. Anyone seen the CCTV footage of the WA cops posted of a storm and a ship was seen? Oh, no, what was that? What are you men talking about in chat? Don't start going on. My dream pattern and woke up with... I always see crazy colours in the dark. Yeah, because it has to be dark to see the light, doesn't it? Because you see more of the light, beautiful colours in the dark. So it's like I said, when I went through that tunnel thing, it was all full of like reminded me of electrical currents, all different lights, like very vivid blue, like neon, yellow, neon. Is there a neon purple, neon orange, neon yellow, neon blue, and they were all like. And I was like, but really like, oh my god, it's really pretty, like, And then some shapes, like, when you look through a kaleidoscope and the patterns, and I was like, I'm a bad guy sometimes, but I'll be good for you. Be good, because I know what you men are like. You're all like, I think controlling your dreams, as in astral, is helping hand in getting you to your next level after the big sleep, from what I've noticed. Yes. Alex. Hey, you lot in chat, men. And has anyone got any good things of like, I don't know how to say it, like what you'd find easier when you do that when you go to sleep? Like saying anything, or I don't know. But I definitely need to remember to take this upstairs, because I can't miss out on thinking. I can't bother going downstairs to write in it. I'll remember in the morning, and I never did. And I wanted to see the man's face as well. It was like, I like to take a couple of deep breaths. That's what I did the night I went through the tunnel. I was like, and I was really concentrating on my breath, deep sleep, and it's like I sunk into my pillow, and I was just dead happy. But it's that picture. Oh my god, I just remembered. Hang on. Anyone remember this picture that I painted? And it was just an intuitive painting. Right, this, right? I don't know what this is. This was like DNA. this is supposed to be obviously a guy. I don't know what or who, or I don't know if it was the masculine coming in because the feminine and the masculine got been together, but it was like this, like it's got no face obviously, and in this dream it was like this face was coming in, and he was coming with something. What are you lot going on about? Oh really? You men are getting babs in there. What are you doing? And it was like when I said this guy was holding something, it's like as he was holding something, he was coming in, he was about to say something really, I knew it was good, and I was really excited because it was something to do with what's going on, good news. And that's when I woke up, I couldn't see his face, I don't know what he was holding, but I just had that feeling whatever it was good, and I don't know. Yeah, not like that, it's because you've all got dirty minds, you see, you get men in the chat and all. Hi, Fifth, are you lurking? But it was like, and I painted this ages ago, so see, this reminds me of a seed pod, and they've all got little hearts in. It's like being shook all over Earth, like little seeds, little star seeds everywhere. It looks like Grace Jones. Do you know what it does? Because of the. Well, it's not Grace Jones. Maybe it is Grace Jones. I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because she had that hairstyle. I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She had a short hair, didn't she? Or stuck up like sort of thing. Yeah. I didn't realise she dated him. Funny you should say that. I didn't realise she dated Dolph Lundgren. I didn't even know that. Yeah. Hey, maybe it could be Grace Jones. I don't know. I'm not being funny. Is she still alive? Is she still alive? Is she still alive? Oh. Dolly, turn it up the other way. Which way? This way? Keep going. I think she's still alive, isn't she? Which way, Black Mirror? Oh my god. Oh my god, Grace and Dolph. Yeah. I love Dolph. Did he play He-Man in the He-Man film? I like. Or was it Flash? Did he play Flash? Who played Flash Gordon? Keep going that way. Yeah, what's that way? Oh my god. What do you see? What? What? I got to refresh. What's this? In real life, whatever that. What does that say? Fifth? Can't read it. What? Why? What do you see in this? I must destroy you, Rocky. Thank you, Crosshatch. This was just a quick intuitive thing because I don't know what it was. It's when you see something in the background and you pull it out. What is it? Anon? Why are you men? Do you men? It's Friday night. You're all having a drink or something. What's going on? Black Mirror, good afternoon. Oh, TJ Malone, hi. Where's Black Mirror gone? He's told me to turn it upside down and I'm like, what? What is it? What is it? Could be shoulders. What's this? I don't know. Right. Black Mirror, what are you saying it is? Are you just telling me to turn it? I don't know. Sitting up, looking down. I don't know. I'm not saying anything gross. Well, it was this way up anyway. Is that a willy? Is what? Where? What? This? Oh my god. 33 in chat. It says 34 on my side. Oh my god. It's 33. Hit the like. Yeah, so I see this as. Yeah, this even looks like waves of electric thinking about it, or the waters above. A little shaky seed shaker, you know, them pods shaking the little star seeds about. I don't know. DNA, doodah, DNA activation, leaves or feathers, I don't know. Yeah, I see the void of creation. Yeah. Where's the other one actually? I don't know where the other one is. I was going to show you my thing, Dave, the Native American Indian, but it's upstairs. I've been doing it while I'm in bed, so this one I need to try and finish off. All I see is side boob. There's no side boob. Are you all drinking tonight, men? What's up with you? This one I need to finish this weekend because I still haven't finished it off. It was, you know, the angel one. I've got to put their faces in. Their faces aren't in. Side boob. You know, like this one. The little angels, the little baby angel there. I've got to finish this one off. This started out as intuitive. You men, oh dearie me. Side boob. So yeah, I need to do some more intuitive painting and I'll have to come and show you. Maybe I'll have to start, if I start writing my dreams down in my book, maybe I'll start trying to paint what the person was or whatever it is that I see. See what face comes out. Is the one on the right okay? Haha. Astral being. Dave at it again. What is going on? Laugh out loud. Did everyone get hacked? I don't know. I think they're all on there. I don't know. Those who don't know. Oh God, I'm not even saying it because I think it's something else. Best get Googling. It's nothing to do. Right, I'm going to Google it. What do I have to Google? The actual word? Oh my God. Imagine people will think the worst, won't they? Let me see. Oh, I've just been invited in a Discord that I got chucked out of, so that's interesting. Let me see. What am I Googling? I don't know what I'm doing. What? Let's get on them halving game. Sweating? Sweating. Wow. Oh, I've put meaning in and it's not even coming up. It's coming up at the one I'm not reading out. It's not. Oh, well, I can't put that in because it's not saying anything. In dreams. No. I'm not writing it in right, so I can't see it. Oh. Visible man. Dolly, how are you getting on? Hula hooping. I'm doing fine with it. I've got a new one. So I've got my big massive one, which when I do that, I get bruises all over my hips and my stomach, but it's good. It's easy to use actually. My smaller one is harder to hoop with, but it's more to do isolations, which I'm trying to learn. I was hoping for the weather to be nice again because the big one's better in the garden instead of knocking everything over in the house. I'm single dad and it's been 10 years. I feel you there, Mr. T. Mine's not been that long, but I feel you there. But, you know. Well, yeah, let's not. I've got 3 hoops, so yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'll be trying to do some more of that at weekend. But my bruises have gone now. Oh, the spinal fluid. Oh, they probably do look out the window when I'm, they can see me hooping in the garden, so they probably do look out thinking, what's she doing? But I don't care. I don't care. And I'm getting on with my, did I show you my new, let me go and get it, my new, yo, yo, yo. So Finn's got his little bow and arrow set, but his is the doesn't even work, the old soccer one. And Mummy got her new arrows the other day, which they're a bit sharper. These come off though, because my other ones were blunted, but these ones are not. And I've got my new which hopefully, if it's not too wet tomorrow, I'll be outside. My I'll show you. I don't know if anyone saw my new Target. I can't wait to fire this in the garden. I got a Target to put in the garden. I don't think I'm gonna miss this. It's made out of like hay or whatever. Yay! Because I had like a stupid paper one, so I've got I feel like her out of the Hunger Games. I mean, the Hunger Games is a film to watch, isn't it? We're all living in that, aren't we? The Hunger Games and the Elites. So I do. Oh, sugar. Have you read the Emerald Tablets? Yes, I've seen bits of it, and that was good. Oh, talk about the Georgia Guidestones before, was in the Q book. You know, so not that I'll be firing this at anybody, but it is fun. I like it, and I don't want to go to like a club where you pay money. I just do it in the garden. So yeah, I wish it was pink though. It was meant to be blue, but it came out, it came orange, and I was a bit like, I didn't want an orange one, but there you go. Please make holes in your walls. No, I'm not making holes in my walls. The Lost Book of Enki. Yeah. There's lots of lost books of lots of different things. Lavender, Sense and Music. It used to be the law in England that everyone over 14 had to practice archery. Really? I think it should come back in because we're not allowed guns, are we? So, yeah. We can all be like, oh, what was she called in the Hunger Games? Sorry, I'm just reading. Spray paint. Actually, yeah, I could because I've got a spray paint and it's pink. Yeah, I might do actually. I'll have a pinky one. But I still can't get over. I cannot get over Black Mirror. I cannot get over. I'm sorry, I have to shout this out again. I just think it's hilarious. This book, I cannot get over. I've been talking about the Black Crystal, and I cannot believe that the Black Crystal. Sorry, not the Black Crystal. The Dark Crystal was mentioned. I'm just. It's just making me laugh. Oh my god! It's been doing me rundowns of the Dark Crystal. I was like, what? The first film they mention is the Dark Crystal, and that's what I've been waffling on about. The Dark Crystal. We did mention Monsters Inc. because Monsters Inc. was, look, the Dark Crystal. We've got Monsters Inc. as how they, if you've not seen Monsters Inc., the fear meter is where they get the kids fearing, the fear meter, adrenochrome, and then I was shouting that out, and then it says, like the adrenochrome, and I was like, no way. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, but the first one they put in is the Dark Crystal, and I'm just like, what? Is that not what I was talking about? Surprised it doesn't say and the Dark Tower. I'd be like, oh my god. Who watched the Dark Tower? Did anyone go and watch it? Did anyone go and watch the Dark Crystal, and did everyone go and watch the Dark Tower? Yeah, that's what I mean, Astral Being. I was like, what? But it's in the Q book, and I've been talking about it. Connection. I was like, what? Did you see it? Did you like it? It's a bit like, has anyone seen, I haven't seen all of it, Altered Carbon on Netflix. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, JP saw it. Did you like it? I bought it, so I think I'm going to watch it again. My copy's arriving tomorrow. Are you enjoying it? Well, I'm not really reading all of it because obviously we know bits and bobs, but I know there's bits in here and there's pictures and everything of Google. Google's in it. Google. See, everyone's going on about Facebook again now. We already knew about it, didn't we? Zuckerberg. I'll tell you what, I'll show you the pictures that I've actually in it. What's this, people? Just in case any of you don't know. What's this? What does this look like? Fangs? Snake eyes? This is the Vatican. Looks like a, does it look like a reptilian snake head? Yes. And it is, I don't know what it's called, the Vatican, yeah, snake pit. Yeah, the Vatican. Really nice. The Vatican snake. Why would it be a snake? Well, we know why it's a snake, but, what's that? Conspiracy theory. Oh, here we go. The conspiracy theory meaning. I'll be watching. Oh, watching what? Watching what? Conspiracy theory. Term meaning look no further, nothing to see here. Instruction to shut off thinking parts of your brain. Obey the don't ask questions rule. Remember to heap shame on those in pursuit of truth. Censor opinions that differ from the approved narrative. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? And then it says the mainstream media. Conspiracy theory. So they call us conspiracy theories because we want to think for ourselves and research. Meaning the dark crystal is loaded with info. It's loaded with loads, and I can't believe it was mentioned in here. I'm like, oh. What else is in here? Pictures. Oh, what's this? What's this? The Pope is mirrored. It's the Pope's evil. Yeah, exactly. Do you remember when he first got in and he said, Trump could be the calm before the storm. Yeah. And MSN were like, what do you mean the storm? Pope Francis never really revealed the last secret of Fatima. Well, I think there's a lot of things in the Vatican. The day I knew it wasn't a hoax. My moment truth. Because it all says about in here about the Chamboards. The Chamboards, yes. Gods of Egypt. Oh my God, I love that film. I might have to rewatch it. It was fabulous. And even the way they did it was pretty spectacular. Horace and everything. I was like, I love that film. Oh my God. I do love that film. It was fabulous. Yeah. So what films are people into? Dolly, how is Dad getting on? He's all right. I don't think he's in the house tonight. I think he was in this morning. He's fine. He wants to get a Nikon camera. He wants to look up at the stars. He's proper on flat earth now. Oh yeah, he never thought he'd see the day. Mind you, we never thought we'd be talking about what we've been talking about, to tell the truth. They cannot withstand the storm. The Alchemist book I was on reading on Fatima, serendipity is mentioned there. Serendipity, fate. Oh yes, I love the word serendipity. I love the film Serendipity. It's one of my favourite films. Serendipity. I love that word. Serendipity. Sorry, I'm just nosying through this while you're just in chat. I'm just trying to see anything there. I only got it today, so I've not really been... Oh, it's just about Antifa and the same flags as certain flags, do you know what I mean? Same flags as the Communist Party of Germany, the Democrat Party of America. Does it look the same? I don't think it does. Ben Collins' book, the movie Snow. I don't think I've heard that. There's a lot of truth in it. Snowpiercer. Ooh. Tell me some films that I can go and watch. I'll write them down. I've got a pen here. I'm interested. And by the way, you know I've been shouting out the lovely Owen Benjamin lately. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing at him. I have seen him before, but I just can't stop laughing. Ben Collins book with toxic garbage. Fifth Element is everything. I talked about the Fifth Element. What is the last element they put in? What is the last element they're trying to take away? What is the fifth element? What was it? And when those sort of robotic sort of alien things came, they said they'd come back when the world went back to dark. So there's a bit like our creators. But what was the fifth element, everyone? Love. Thank you. Yes, we know we need to go back to love, but as I keep saying to some people, we got hijacked, and this is why we're getting help to get through them barriers, so then we can all, go back to that love. Exactly. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a piece of paper here. What am I doing? The Palladians. Is that what you're saying, the Palladians? I've just reordered myself a new Q map because I've lost it in the house and I don't know where it is. Palladians are on the... Yeah, Palladians. Some people say it's this, some people say that. I think it's all different names that they're used for, but something else. And Palladians is on the Q map. That might trigger some people, but it's actually on the Q map at the beginning of the breadcrumbs. And it says guidance. We're the ones that are going to do it, but we're getting guidance and help. We needed a bit of help. It's been in for 200 years, people. 200 years. Doesn't matter how much the Q map is, Callum, because you're there again thinking everything's bad. Dearie me. We got told it was coming to the public. It's nothing to do with that. And by the way, the money isn't going to that. It's going to... it's going to charity. And a lot of people put a lot of work in. Doesn't mean it's bad. But some people just think that. Doesn't matter how much it was. If you get the book, it tells you what's going on in it. Go and Google it, find out yourself. It's got about Jerome Corsey and it's got about InfoWars with Alex Jones, because he is he tried to debunk Q and all that, and we all know that Alex Jones isn't good anyway. It says about... After ignoring QAnon for nearly a year, the MSN Mockingbird media switched from ignore Q to attack Q. All on the same day, hundreds of articles began pouring out. QAnon conspiracy labels. Alex Jones collaborated with Jack, I don't even know what his name is, activates to begin his big debunking Q attempt, building up weeks of hype after his faked chat logs attempt, which were debunked literally within minutes. And Q even used my video. Yeah, so that was all put out there. Callum. I just want to read this little bit out again because I just love it. If you want to know how much it is, Callum, go over to Amazon and eBay and go and find out. It's pretty easy. Right. I'm just going to read this bit out again because I love it, right? I know many people wouldn't give shills, paid, I can never say this, paid antagonist, I can't even say it now. People who come in to troll anyway. Antagonist, sorry, the time of day. I decided to tackle this everyday issue on the boards differently in mind. I think deep down there's something inside everyone that deserves to know the truth, yes, and who deserves a good life and wants that for themselves and others. That being said, knowing that 95% of the time people who tend to bark up the wrong tree tend to be misinformed and have a hard time believing in the mindset they have been trapped in. So here is my message to the resistance. And the Dark Crystal, what's coming out this year, is called the Resistance, I think. Our movement comes off as being toxic to the left liberals and even some of the right, because it's exposing everything they are, or at least their leadership, have worked, this is the big thing, have worked for the past 200 years to destroy. How old is America? How old is America right now? How old is America? Just asking. How old's America? How old is America? Anyone linking anything there? Does anyone know? I think I know. Sorry, I emailed 6 months. Oh, sorry. Print them out. Oh, thank you. Does anyone know? 200 years plus. Or 200 years plus. they have worked on for the past 200 years. So when I went to America and Project Paperclip, if you know what I'm saying, went over there, they might have been used in parts of America for like a petri dish, when they were using certain things, or 400 years. But well, is it over there? I don't know. I heard 200. Anyway, they have been trying to bring the world to its knees in efforts to bring about the New World Order. They have made it well known what their plans were and what it would be when they had gathered from all corners of the world to write them on the Georgia Guidestones. Because, like someone said, it could have been a New World Order that was going to be a good one, but they got in and it wasn't going to be a good one. So we say more now, New World. 1812, that's been coins dated back to. Oh, okay. It just sort of made me think, over 200 years from 1976. It's just interesting, because that's why we say that their plan's been in for a long time. So was this one, though. The Alliance. And the Alliance tried to get in. They've been helping for a really long time, but we didn't have all the technology we have now, which helps us to do it. So 16 felonies. Oh, yeah. So what films have you got, peeps? Films that I might be able to watch and do my take on it, like I've been doing with the Dark Crystal and stuff, like I said, and then the Dark Crystal gets mentioned in the Q book, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, MAGA is New World, not New World Order. Even if it's New World Order, it's not their New World Order that Hillary was bringing in. I don't like that. I don't like that name. If it was put with them, I don't like it. I've been watching The Umbrella Academy. I'm getting through that. Yeah, I've been getting through that. It's The Umbrella Academy, Russian Doll, about portals and things. What do people think about portals and that sort of thing, in buildings. What else? Something else I was watching. I can't remember. Oh, a really daft film called Isn't It Romantic, or Isn't It something? It's a daft one, but she hits her head and wakes up in another world dimension where it's all nice and happy, and it was quite funny though. What she comes up will blow your mind when you see the row of faces. What row of faces? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, crosshatch? Google the 19th century. You don't mean the row of faces where, have you seen the pictures that look like celebrities and that? Of today, then. What was that? I didn't kick you out to get your facts right. The Order. Video about portals. I'm making a video about portals. Oh, good, because Portals was in the film The Dark Tower. It was in a house that a boy went through, and 1919 was in the background. 19. Someone told me the other day 19 is to do with something, and I can't remember what it is. Heavenly Creatures, I've seen that. I love Heavenly Creatures. Oh, no, it might not be that one. Is Heavenly Creatures the witchy one? I can't remember. Oh, and on. Shut up. You're in now, so shut up. It's like I said, Callum, if you want to go and check the price out, just go over to eBay. It's pretty easy. The movie, The Knowing. Yeah, is The Knowing... I always get mixed up one. Is that the one where the light being ship comes in at the end? Because that's what... If it is, that's what I would see us looking like. Just like beings, like Cocoon, Tit spanner, that's like a new go-to phrase. You've made a new word up. Between Dave and On, you've made a new word up. Edgar Allan. Heard of Edgar Allan. Fantastic Planet. Brave New World. One with Nicolas Cage. Yeah, it is good, that, The Knowing. When they come down, don't they, at the end, I'm like, oh my God, in the mothership thing. Game of Thrones. I watched Game of Thrones. I don't know where I got up to in it, and I was gutted because I couldn't watch it. And I've just got a box thing that I can watch it on now, so I can carry on watching that. What's beyond the ice wall, people? What are the White Walkers, were they called? Is the realms beyond our realm, behind the ice wall? Is that where the sort of other beings come from? Maybe not from outer space, maybe from there. Just saying. Lucy, Event Horizon, and Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. I've told Anon in here to watch Doctor Strange because it's got the bit about astral projection and all that, and it's really, really good. You know, if you go out there and think bad thoughts, horrible things are going to come in. You go out there thinking good thoughts, good things are going to come in. Did you write down? Oh, yeah. Snow. Is that on Netflix? Wilding, E.T.'s Wilding. What is that what it's called? What do you mean? Wilding? What do you mean? Is that a show or Snowpiercer? I watched it, brilliant. What did you watch? Oh, Doctor Strange. It is good. It is good, and that's folding reality folding and all that sort of stuff. Really good. Legend with Tim Curry. Legend. Oh, I thought you meant The Legend with what's he called? I can't remember what his name is. Don't think it's on Netflix. Oh, Cloud Atlas. I told you about Cloud Atlas. I told you about Cloud Atlas. I told everyone to watch Cloud Atlas ages ago. That was brilliant. That's like finding that person that you've always been matched to in every life you've been in. And at the end, Anon, shut up. Tapper, they love each other. Tapper, they also had rotating presidents of a year cycle. Obama, not the first, so to speak. The Golden Compass. I need to watch that one again. The Golden Compass. It was like Narnia. Yeah, The Golden Compass. Altered Carbon, you need to watch. Altered Carbon. Transcendence with Johnny Depp. Transcendence. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. Well, stop arguing in chat then. Transcendence. Which one's that about now? Got the butterfly effect. You two stop arguing. Anon, you're in now, so, you know. What other films are there? I am Anon. Yes, he loves you, shut up. Mum, Callum's keeps touching. Any other films? Come on, Anon, give us a film. So I suggest if you haven't seen The Dark Crystal, even though, yes, it is a puppetry one, watch that and The Dark Tower, because it's brilliant. I've seen Lucy, that is a brilliant film. It's like the black matter at the end, or black goo, or that's brilliant. I really do like that film. And at the end, like, where am I? She's like, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. No, not cue the plan, you're just taking the mick. You need to go and watch it. My dad said he's watching it a few times tonight because they took certain things out and put new things in, because obviously bits have changed since last year, because you see different things in it. And there's a lot more JFK stuff in it, and there's a lot more Flat Horizons in there. Yeah, Lucy was brilliant. Anything else? Can anyone think? I'm trying to think. Like fantasy ones. I love Lord of the Rings. Any Black Mirror. Oh yeah, I keep meaning to watch Black Mirror. Any episode. Yeah, I keep meaning to watch that. I did have it on the other day. I was like, oh, I don't know which one to watch. There's something called another weird one. I can't remember what it is. Because Stranger Things was good. It was a girl who's got power. I can't remember what it's called. There's that many on at the minute. Don't forget the Christmas Chronicles, everyone. Whoop, whoop. Even though it's not Christmas. Just saying, if you're onto the Q thing. Any more films? Like older films as well. Trying to think. Older films. Older films. Who believes messages are put in movies, if you know what I mean? Of course they are. Talk about it all the time. Because I know if I knew secrets, I couldn't hold back. But that's what I've said, Crosshatch. All the messages are put in films. That's what I was saying. Q's just put about the Dark Crystal. I was talking about the Dark Crystal film the other day and said what's in the film when you're looking at it. The Skeksis, or whatever they're called, versus the Mystics. That's funny, isn't it? The Mystics, you know, that are into all that sort of stuff. They were natural wizards, but from nature. The Skeksis, or whatever they're called, they're the skeptics. And it was two, there used to be one, and then when the Dark Crystal broke, they shattered into two, but there was a lot of them. But they didn't realise they were supposed to work together. And they thought that they were going to get killed off these little elfins, or whatever they were called, gelfins. You know, but in the end, you know what I said, in the end, they come together because they're supposed to work together, you know, balance. And then they become them light beings, and you just need to watch the film. Astral for someone who was a teen in the 80s. I don't remember that. The tech was all in there. Well, yeah, because we had the tech years ago, didn't we? It's not new. On the news today, on radio, they might be stopping The Simpsons. Oh, what? Because The Simpsons put out about Trump. Why are they stopping The Simpsons? See how pathetic it's getting. You must not play Michael Jackson music. We're going to take The Simpsons off because what? God, Jesus, you can't have a laugh about anything either, can you? Yeah, MJ, I already talked about MJ last night. It's got right up my nostrils because they know it's about the paedophilia ring and all that in Hollywood, and they're trying to deflect, so they're trying to pump this out about him that we all know, if you know, didn't happen. Why would you not want to listen to his music? It was light and love. Let's listen to awful songs like Smack Your Bitch or yeah, that's good. Wizards, 1977 movie, Wizards. Oh, let me Google it. Wizards, I don't remember that one. Does anyone remember the cartoon? Dungeons and Dragons with little Uni in it, and they went on a roller coaster and they went into different worlds, and oh my God, I used to love it. Cowboys versus Aliens. We talked about Cowboys versus Aliens, remember? They were mining for gold, and there were these aliens that came from the sky, and it was, you know, yeah, we talked about that one. Did you hear about the woman that got... Oh, it's just real film. It's all there. It's like Prometheus. You've seen the beginning of that? Prometheus. Interesting. What did someone just say then? The Wizards. Say 1977, that's when I was born. Oh. Oh, is it a cartoon? Is it a cartoon? Don't remember that one. The Apocalypse. So National Treasure is the full. National Treasure is the full of most. I can't say it. Masonic symbolism. Is a National Treasure? Is that? What's that thing that's on TV? That's a documentary into different things like the pyramids and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, Masonic symbols are everywhere in daily life, but because people don't know, they don't see the symbols. But this is what I was saying about QAnon. Once people see, they can't hide their crap anymore because we see it and we know what it stands for. Yeah, but there is stuff on TV. Why have you put at on TV? There's no one in here called at on TV. Aliens versus Cowboys. What's the news today? Also, a little girl who wants to come back to her UK. One of the girls wants to come back to her UK baby. The movie Life. I think I've seen that. I think I've seen Movie Life, yeah. And I'm watching something called Heal. I think Dave said about that. Heal. She lost 3. District 9. I've heard about that. I don't know if I've... Limitless and Deja Vu, two good movies. Limitless, Deja Vu. I need some new... I need some films for a weekend. I feel like a film fest. You know, snuggling up with the little one and having a bit of a film fest. What was that? Limitless? I think I've seen Limitless. Oh yeah, it's Heal that I'm watching. Altered State. Limitless. Deja Vu. Deja Vu. Deja Vu 2. Altered States. Alien Ghetto. But my phone's about to die. Oh, just talking about Masonic symbols, and I've just gone on Twitter and there it is. Oh, this is weird. Let's see this. Great job on the video. Q Blue Sky Q. What's this? Got a feeling. Can't put the music on. Are you ready? Look at this weird thing. Cordacon, if you know who Cordacon is. Can't play the music like, but... Oh, can't even see it. Sorry. Right. Oh, there it is. Jacob's Ladder, must see that, thank you. I got a feeling somebody's watching me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hi. Like the Matrix. Don't even know what that says. It's like the quantum computer. Don't even know what it says. Oh, US Department. 1,000 photos. 1 million what? 1 million. Oh, they are watching you, but we were watching them. It's all about surveillance cameras and everything, that stuff. Cordacon. Cordacon. Oh, Q36 2019. Trump threatens to declassify devastating docs about Democrats. Read carefully, knowing what you know. Well, ba-boom. Boom, boom. Oh my God, have you seen The Happening? Which one's that? That's what I get mixed up with The Happening and The Knowing. So which one's The Happening? What's the difference between The Happening and The Knowing? Because they sound quite similar. It's a great achievement to have a happy child. Joe M. Yes. Santa Claus. According to Twitter, I haven't tweeted since last Thursday until yesterday. Oh. Clown account. Q Club 322 is part of the Soros, has been arrested. Psyop Blockety Block has been arrested. Oh, well, there you go. Clown account at Q Club 322. It's part of the Soros has been arrested. Psyop. Ooh, things are going down. Number 23 is a great movie. Number 23. Sorry, I'm just looking at things on Twitter. Democrats have become an anti-Jewish party. Yes, they have. The Democrats have become an anti-Israel party. They became an anti-Jewish party, and I thought, yeah, because some people have got a problem with that because they're not realising there's Jewish people and then there's fake Jews, Zionists. People get the wrong thing mixed up. Oh, yes, they do. Khazarian Mafia. Project Paperclip. It says something about Soros, but I believe Soros was, I think they got him a little bit ago, you know. Not seen him shouting anything out lately or saying anything. Real genius. Knight makes some weird movies. M. Night makes some weird movies. What is that on YouTube? Oh. I know about these two. Getting Away with Murder. Getting Away with Murder. Right. Oh, what's this? Hey, evil sick Democrats, I don't think you have any idea how united and pissed off Trump's Red Army really is. Bah, bah, bah. It's the Red Lion. Bye, Miss Q. Sorry, I'm just going through tweets. I'm like, what they tweeting about? The Patriot Train. Oh, what's that? I'd like to have a look. Actually, before we go, no, he's a director, M. Night or something like that. Oh, right. Eternal Sunshine of Spotless Mind. Do you remember when we used to have a yellow sun and now it seems white? Does anyone remember that? Anyone remember a yellow sun? Even the Jews for years have been arguing either as a race or yeah, well, truth's about to come. That's why people shout it out all the time. You're a, it's that. It's like, no, there was fake ones that came in. That's when people need to get the facts right with certain stuff. They don't even know what they're going on about. Yeah, now it's white. Exactly. I just loved Roseanne Barr the other day. See, they go about she's Jewish, yeah, and saying about Alex Jones. I want to do an interview with him, but he's got too many holes in his cheese of deception. We're like, yeah, Red Lion pub, Masonic going now. Family Go pub, Red Lion. Yeah, we had a Red Lion pub. Going on about Brexit. Brexit will sell for Mark. I don't even know what that says. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Super worm moon. Super worm moon. I've heard of a super wolf moon. Super worm moon went to see the spectacular March 2019 full moon. March. You know, big things happening in March. Oh, the full snow. Also, we had events starting with January's super blood wolf moon. That was it. A full snow moon followed in February. And oh my God. Yes. The full worm moon, also known as the crow moon, sap moon, and is it Lenten moon, will appear on the 21st of March. Boom. So you better be putting your positivity out then, because does anyone know what it is here? And I'm assuming it might be everywhere on the 21st of March, which I did shout out the other day. Human rights, people. So I wonder what's about to come out. Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the 25th. I'm actually talking about the date. Because when I went to my calendar the other day, it's a human rights, where human rights is at the bottom of the Q map. And we all know that March is a really big month for all this, the equinox, different moons, but a lot of other things that are coming in, human rights, because that's what the whole thing's about as well. Just saying, I said that the other day. It's set to be a spectacular sight as the full moon, also supermoon, which occurs when the moon is at or near its closest approach to Earth. Because let's just talk about this then. Free Tommy, the 23rd of March. Yeah, and there's a Tommy stuff as well, and there's a Brexit. What was I going to say then? Because the spring equinox. But have we heard about what NASA have been saying? What have NASA been reporting? The moon is where? In our... And it's like, really? That's what they're reporting now, are they? Because really, is it that far away? And really, is the sun as far as away as the atmosphere? Yeah, thank you. They're saying that the moon is within our atmosphere. So, bringing that in now, are they? Anon, are you daft? I'm going to be ringing you after. We don't listen to NASA, but they are reporting that because it is within our atmosphere. So they've got to bring some sort of truth in, haven't they? Because it's going to come out anyway, so they're going to put a bit in. You know, like the sun's this far away and that. No, it isn't. With the atmosphere. Within. Yeah, within the atmosphere. So they've had to bring something out because they know what stuff's coming out. Well, you don't listen to anything. Yeah, our atmosphere blew me away. They've had to bring some truth in because they're getting seen for what they are anyway. We all know they're a bunch of liars. And that's a fact. Funny thing happened on the way to the moon. Oh, yeah, what, that thing that they never got there? NASA. They were on the phone, weren't they? They were on the phone. Have you seen it? Tinfoil. Yeah, okay. Tinfoil. I don't think so. Dolly, one last suggestion for a good movie. Scroll back. Ooh, I can't see you. Number 23. Did you say number 23? Number 23. I mean, what they made that when they said they went to the moon, do you know what it was like to me? What I think of it is, do you remember this? Dun 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 dun. The A-Team, right? Let's make something out. It's like Blue Peter over here. Let's make a rocket out of a washing up liquid bottle and some toilet rolls. That's what it was. That's what that looked like. And we'll just wrap some tin foil around it. Yeah. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Do, 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 do. I did love the A-Team, by the way. I was doing this and that and the other, and I realised I missed you guys so much. I came back. Fifth, we miss you too. Ha. It is. Dun, dun, dun. Well, we'll agree on that one then. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to make one now out of whatever's on in here. MacGyver, oh my god, yeah. Do you remember? I used to watch the A-Team, Quantum Leap, Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers, Knight Rider, Airwolf, Street Hawk, and the Equalizer, and the Fall Guy. Yeah, I loved all them. Dun diddle dun diddle dun diddle dun 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 diddle dun diddle. Loved it. Hey, now a Tesla car. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Can we even get through it? Or do you need to go in some sort of a submarine? The water's above. Dukes of Hazzard, yep, loved it. I did love Battlestar Galactica because Face was in it out of the A-Team and I did have a thing for Face. Terrorhawks, oh my god, it used to scare me to death. Zelda the Witch, give me nightmares. It was pretty freaky, that. It was brilliant though. Beady Beady Beady. That was Buck Rogers. Who told me that Elon gives me a Tesla U2 in the future. What do you mean? Tesla U2. Yeah, oh, Tesla U2 in the future. Zelda. V was freaky. Well, let's just talk about V because just let me throw this out there. Hang on. I need to find my charger. Charger. So let's just get on the subject of reptilians a minute, shall we? Because I just, for a bit of fun, you know, sure we'll get the people under the bridge waffling onto themselves, but I do want to thank you for my new Tesla, Elon. I love it, my future self. Oh, you know when people go on about, you know, because David Icke does a lot of stuff on this now. Do people think that there is some sort of a reptilian race? Or do some people think it is the reptilian side of your brain? Because to me, a reptilian, either way, a reptilian may be cold-blooded, so they don't really have emotions of they, you know, they're not really bothered if they hurt people, kill people, whatever, because they're cold-blooded and they don't have emotions. Do people believe in the reptilian so-called conspiracy? Or do you believe it's, what did they say, left or right side of the brain? Because, you know, yeah, or like Anon said, the reptilians are our creators. What do people think? I'm just wondering. I know what I think, but I want to know what you think. Tesla gives the first runners in Ascension a car, I think. So, what are you thinking? God, my tea's going cold. A bit of both. Because we could have it in our brain because of the reptilians, if we were, you know. The basic brain is reptilian. Yeah, it is. But is that what, like, we'd have to be a bit reptilian because, not reptilian part of the brain, where from God's law. But I think we have that thing, don't you think? Like, you know when I always go on about, I need a Viking, and then people go, oh, well, they were a bit barbaric and all that. But it's like, well, yeah, but if you think about it, if we lived in little communities and your community was getting attacked off another community, you're going to defend it, aren't you? You're going to defend it because it's like you're going to defend your people in your little, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So you're going to be a bit, you know, ooh, sort of thing. I don't even know if that makes sense. I know it's weird. I wish I could explain better, but we can't email. I know, we can't even email. Stopping us from emailing. Yes, that is the part of the crystalline DNA transformation, is getting rid of the grey matter in our bodies. You wouldn't say thank you when you replace door handles. What do you mean, Mr. T? I don't think they're literal lizards. I make sense spiritually, metaphorically, or an energy. Because I believe a lot of stuff we've been going on about, like up above in the heavens, a lot of things like people saying you've seen dragons and the size of the energy of a spirit or gods of reptilian. Dragons, yeah. And the Chinese have always put dragons out there. There's birds, they're sort of like reptilian, aren't they? Dragons, birds. Some people say demons, but when I was talking about the Dark Tower film, they were trying to break through the dome, and they said the evil was coming in the green light again, which reminds me of the Aurora Borealis, where I think, well, they would put that out in the film, because were they demons, or were they just heavenly beings, which can look all different, or heavenly energies that were good, but they want to pump out it's bad, because they always pump out the opposite, I believe. But I do believe in that thing of, as well, as if there is, I believe we're on a plane, a physical plane, and there's a spiritual plane, the heavens above. Yeah, some people say that, but I believe if humans can be good and bad because it's your choice to be, you know what's right from wrong. Also, there must be, those can choose to be good or bad, fallen or not. I don't know, what do you think? Good or bad reptilians, Palladians are a bird race. Birds are reptilians. Yeah, birds are reptilians. That's why they say. Do you remember I used to do all the pictures with the blue hair, and people say the blue bird race thing. Don't know if that's why. I love my little birdie in there who's shut up and he's gone quiet now. Jack the bird. Yeah. Is that why Fifth? I was meant to ask you. You know the film. Not the film. The video to Can You Feel It? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The Michael Jackson one with the, and you can see everything in the sprinkles. At the end, the circle comes in with a blue feather in it, a peacock feather, and it's blue. Are we on the same wavelength? Boy George looking. Do you really want to know? What are you lot talking about? Is Fifth World on the Krypton? What did someone say? What Krypton? What did someone say about? Someone messaged me today and said something about Dolly is something but people can't see because she's got a kryptonite. I don't know if they meant protection. They said something and I was like, what? I was like, what? God, source, Zeus, Jupiter, bad God, Saturn, Satan. Yeah, because they say Saturn. You think about Saturn, Satan. That's her. Like the blue Kachina. The blue and it was blue and it was a peacock feather and everyone was like, oh, it's like a kryptonite blockage. I didn't even realise that was your kryptonite blockage. What do you mean? That's the blue orb Cyrus that I filmed it and some other. Well, do you remember when I said, because Non normally says when I told him, he was like, no, it's not, you've said this before. He kept saying, I said, I keep seeing blue, it's like electric blue. And when I said I'd see things when I close my eyes at night, when I'm trying to get to sleep, a thing would come in like a fan. And funnily enough, now that you're saying that, it looked like this. Like a blade off a fan. So I guess you could say a feather in a sense. It looked like that. Like a blade. And it was going. But it was always electric blue. You know, that's why I got the like this. Or it'd come in like electrical currents. Yeah, or it'd be a dot and then it'd get bigger and bigger. It used to be red and then it went to electric blue. That's Sophia Mother, Mother Earth, which is, you know, I have my little Mother Earth symbol of my little symbol. Mother Earth in the same feather orb. Yeah, orb, circle with a feather in. And I was like, And then like her over there, my painting, which is I still haven't finished off because I just do bits and bits, but her hair needs redoing because I'm not really into the hair. I'm not very good at doing hair, but feathers, and she's got a feather in her hair. Do you remember when I started doing it? Still haven't painted the dressing or the love heart or anything, but she's got feathers and feather in her hair. Do you remember? I did it ages ago. And the other one that I did, she's also known as the red. Got used to red. It is when you see the red and blues. And remember, I said I had a film about. I've got to go because my battery's going. I had a dream about the red and blue, but they were men. So I'm gonna go because the battery's about to go. I'm your kryptonite. Thanks for coming in, and I'll say I need to rest at weekend. You know, I'll probably be on, but I just love talking to everybody. But I'm tired. I am. Hi, Prime. Who's just coming? I know where I'm going now. So, if you've got any more films, think about it. Next time I'm on, you can shout the films out. That's why I got excited when I saw the video Overprotected Channel Loves Michael Jackson, and she shared. Oh my God, I'm just so glad I clicked on and went to look at it. Have a good weekend. Yeah, all have a good weekend. Keep trucking. Keep trucking with positivity. Because I'm feeling excited again. Have a great night, beautiful. Light and love to everybody. Thank you. And I'm going to try and get in that zone to get dreaming tonight. But I'm going to take my book upstairs with me. So I don't forget. Take care. Thank you. And all you newbies that are in, thank you very much. Like I said, if we're all connecting through positivity, you don't have to believe everything I'm saying, but I do think it's a great thing that people can find little communities where we can all talk. Did you Google Michael Jackson, Donald Trump in images? You'll like them. I've seen Donald Trump with Michael Jackson, and I've seen JFK Jr. with Michael Jackson because they were friends, so I love all that. Great night. Gonna watch Deja Vu now. Ooh, I might go and watch a film. Go and chill out to something. I'm gonna go and get some hummus. I feel like some hummus. I'm being a bit of a piggy this weekend. So anyway, have a great weekend. You'll probably see me because I'll probably end up coming on going, yeah, guess what? And if you haven't seen The Dark Crystal, please go and watch it because it was in the